Hi guys, Rodney Walker here of Grant Central USA, Grant Writers Association. In this week's edition of Ask Rodney, I'm excited to answer a question from Christy Johnson. Christy asked the following question in one of the discussion groups. She says, "Hi everyone, I have been finding the question top 5 funders in a lot of applications that I'm applying to. Does anyone know why grantors ask this question? I've seen it in government applications, obviously, but there are concerns about double dipping, but I wouldn't think that this would be an issue with foundations. Any ideas of what this field is trying to identify? Thanks." Great question, Christy. And I've already read some of the responses that are here that you've gotten from some of the others, and you've gotten some good replies. I'm going to chime in and share one reason why I believe funders are asking you to give your top 5 funders. And this goes on both sides, the government as well as the foundation. Now, why would the private sector and the public sector want to know this? Well, the best way for me to explain it is to think about this in terms of your birthday. Yes, your birthday. Now, you may be saying, Rodney, what does this have to do with my birthday? Well, think about if you were to have a birthday and if you were to invite me and some others to your birthday party. And if you were to invite me, say, "Hey, Rodney, I want you to come to my birthday party." And I raised the following question. If I said to you, "Great, Christy, what would you like me to bring? And what time is it going to be? And what else do you want me to bring to this party?" And if you said, "Rodney, well, nobody else is going to be at this party, and I want you to bring everything," I would be like, "What? Nobody else is going to be at this party, and you want me to bring everything?" Well, a lot of funders ask this question because it's very similar to the answer that you would think about in that little story I just told you. You would want to have somebody come into the party where they were responsible for bringing everything. And government funders as well as private funders want to know that when you are applying for a grant, that there are other people that support you, that believe in you. It's almost like a vote of confidence. What it does is it helps to shortcut their having to fact check as much, because what's happened, they've gotten what I call and others call social proof, that somebody else has already vetted you and they've gotten to the point where they were willing to give you money. They reached into their pockets and gave you funding. And because of that, now there is a stronger belief that your organization is okay. It's almost like a stamp of approval. And it's also like the other part of what I just shared with you with that story. No funder wants to be the one funding all of your fund. They want to know that your organization has others that are funding you as well, because what happens to them if their support dries up and then the next person funding dries up as well, then that's going to leave you in a bad position. But if they know that you have 4 or 5 other funders that are your top funders that are funding you, they know, oh, this person is not relying on us to bring all the fun to the fun. All right. So I hope that helps to bring a little bit more clarity. And I want to encourage you as you continue with all that you're doing with grants to keep asking great questions like this, because when you do that, as you've seen, you've already got some great comments from below, but it helps our community to continue to grow and become stronger. I hope those of you that are out there that are seeking funds, that you will seek multiple funders, because when you do so, that strengthens your organization, gives you greater credibility, and allows for you to be able to be much stronger. Now, let me share with you one final thing as I get ready to wrap up. Another reason why I believe that they do this is if you give them your top 5, it also gives them references that they can go and check. Now, what funders won't tell you always is that they're going to go and check. Yes, they're going to go kick the tires. So if you identify 5 funders, you say, yes, these are our top 5 funders, expect them to go and lift the hood and ask questions of those funders. I've interviewed several funders. They've told me this is what they do. So hopefully that insight will be helpful for you as well. All right. All of you that are out there seeking grants, remember, be brave, be bold, be brilliant, take charge, and I'll see you next time.